Hello, I'm Nicole, and today I am going over my recent faves or my current things that I'm doing. So, I know analog bags have been a big thing, but I've been doing analog baskets and analog bags for a long time, and I think there's such importance in being able to take what you already have and put it in a bag or a basket that you already have, and really utilizing the things that you know you have had sitting around for a while, or maybe that you've gotten as gifts before potentially buying more. So the bag that I have lots of bags, but the bag that I'm currently using is this one. So it is a tote that zips, and it has this gray compartment in it that holds a lot. Oops, sorry about that. And what I have first is this Diamond Art pencil case. I haven't started it yet, but I've been meaning to, so I put it in there. And that comes with obviously the little stuff for it. Some other things that I have in here are these. They're basically sticker layouts. So these are fun to do. I have 3 of them. I already did 1 of them, and that's in my office. And then, oh, I have this from the Chinese New Year. So this is like an activity book. I enjoy doing that. Oh, there's my other stickers. And then I also have this activity book. I got this as a gift. And then I also have these origami cats, so paper cats. And again, this is something that I've gotten as a gift, but it's important to have it more in your sight, and then you'll be more apt to utilize it. So then I'm just going to move this real quick. Then I have this. So this was a recent purchase from a event that I went to. So it came with stickers. And then basically it is like a mini journal and like a mini calendar. I have another journal and I have a planner, but I think that this is nice because it's not dated and it's more compact, so I can really be using it at any time. And then what I am also working on that is a really easy and kind of mindless activity but brings me joy is sticker by number, except cats version. So I really enjoy this and I like carrying it around with me. And then because I am also learning Korean, this month especially, I have been practicing writing in Hangul. So this has been really nice. This has been really beneficial. I'm also taking lessons through Preply with a private tutor. So I've really enjoyed that, and this has been really helpful and kept me more on top of it, especially if it's in my bag with me. And then another thing that I'm doing either daily or every other day or every couple days is me and my friend are going through and annotating and talking about through both text message and voice message memoirs of a geisha. So me and her are reading this, and you can see from the tabs that I have that I am tabbing it and also writing in it. So for instance, I have some stuff written in. I think that that's a really nice way to actively engage in the content that you're reading. So enjoying that a lot. And then what we'll get to next is my planner. So it's nothing too fancy. I actually got this planner It was brand new in wrapping at Goodwill last year. So I currently have this. So it's got this pocket that I keep extra stickers in, and then let me see, has monthly goals. Like one of my projects that I've planned is reading and annotating Memoirs of a Geisha, and then of course it has different days and everything that I can write out what my needs are. While I do appreciate having a online or virtual planner like calendar, I use Google Calendar. I think that it's really nice to not only stay consistent with writing out things, but also having something where you can add more to it, add kind of a deep dive into what your day will look like or what you want your day to look like. And again, it doesn't have to be anything crazy. It can be very, very simple. Consistency is key though. So, don't get a planner if you're not going to use it. That's kind of my thought process. And then something else that I am excited about that I am currently doing is, again, I've been journaling way more frequently over the past several months. And I think it's important to recognize if you have a journal that only has a few pages written in it, try to either tear out those pages or kind of fold the pages over so you're still using that journal. I did that with my previous journal. And then also this is technically, I guess first I'll introduce, this is my journal. I have a Stray Kids keychain attached to the string. And this was a sketchbook that I technically had since like 2018, but I only had a couple things in it. And so I did keep a couple of the pages that I had painted in, but otherwise I'm going to be filling this and utilizing it as a junk journal, a regular journal, a thought process journal, fun fact journal. I also encourage people that if you can, and if it's in your brain space to do so, try to utilize your journal for all the things. I mean, you can use it as a planner too, but like considering I have a separate planner, I really enjoy using this for junk journaling, thought processes, like I said before. So, for instance, I put the lunar calendar. So I had that in my last journal and I took a picture of it and printed it. This is the painting that I did several years ago. I can't believe it's been, 8 years. Wow, that's a long time. And then I also printed out from my other journal my vision board. So I have that. Chinese New Year was a big thing that I celebrated this year, and so did a couple of my friends. And so I really wanted to put my New Year predictions in. So Year of the Horse. So this is the Year of the Fire Horse, and I am an ox. So I put those down. I really just enjoy having them in there. And then I want to make sure you guys can see. I have like other journal pages. So as you guys know, I put in ASMR videos of my journal pages. So some of those you've already seen, but I think it's just so cool to kind of show what's going on. So for instance, I have some show reviews in here that I'm currently watching, like my first day of my new job. I have some K-pop cards in here and stickers and other K-pop cards and receipts, and we finally finished out our Kit Kats that we had gotten from Tokyo Treat Box. So I also put a card in here because I just graduated with my MSW. And yeah, like putting T's in here, answering questions, like a lot of prompts that you like see, like just write them down. Not that I don't love a good prompt journal, but I think sometimes they can be a little tedious. So being able to actually fill a journal is the purpose and the hope. So I did a collage here. I know the lighting's bad, but that's okay. And then I'm really proud of this one, and I think I included it in my last short. But yeah, I have that, and that goes up from there. Um, yeah, so that's my journal so far. And that has been my analog activities. So, analog just meaning my activities other than my phone, right? Phone and other entertainment. Um, some things that I have been doing outside of these activities. So, obviously, I've already mentioned reading, so I'm reading. And then I am watching several shows. So, I'm currently watching the ongoing run of The Invisible Man and His Soon to Be Wife. That's an anime. I'm also watching the anime Taman's B-Side. That is very cute. And then I'm also watching A Sign of Affection, or I believe it's Sign of Affection. I can't remember. But that is also very cute, and I'm really enjoying that. That last one I'm watching currently with a friend. So that's been really cool. And then I will go ahead and pull out my phone real quick and pull up my list of dramas that I'm currently watching. So, as far as dramas, I am watching a Chinese drama. So, that drama is called A Dream Within a Dream, and I'm watching that with a friend, and I'm really, really enjoying that. Lots of ups and downs. And then I am watching another K drama that is called Her Private Life, and then a Japanese drama called Sudden Marriage, another Korean drama, Marry My Husband, and then the last Korean drama that I'm watching is King the Land. And that may seem like a lot, but I think it's nice to go through all of those slowly. And so that way, as much as I love binge watching a show, that way I can still look forward to those things. And I also started watching Siren's Kiss. That's good too, and that is new episodes weekly. So currently watching all of those. I have a couple on my plan to watch list as well, but I'm going to try to finish out a couple of the ones that I'm currently watching before I add anything else. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. I want to know what you guys are working on, what you're doing, and yeah, I hope to hear from all of you soon. I'll see you guys later.